Hey, what's up, guys? Just gonna review my trades for the day. I traded on my Tradovate account and some of my Bulenox accounts. I did trade on my Quant Tower, but I can't open it right now. It won't open. I don't know why. I traded before work and after work, so I'm just gonna go through what I did really quick. So on Bulenox, I got this 915 win on when I was using Quant Tower earlier in the day, and then I just got this 235 on account 8, which is this account right here. Can't see it. Account 8. And account 8 is my first trade. I just got this account today. I did a failed long, and I think I lost $100 here. Then I did a short up here, and I used two contracts. I netted like 235. The 78 I did in the morning. I just did like a test trade. I think I used a micro and I let it run. I had a runner trade on Quant Tower. And then on Tradovate, let's pull that up. Where are you, Tradovate? Okay, Tradovate. This is my Apex count I did in my last review video. I made 240, 346, so I'm creeping back up to the initial 25,000. My performance is right here. Let's just push it out. I was pretty quick on this one. I think I only did one trade, or two maybe. Yeah, I did a micro trade over here. So, what was it? It says 5 trades, but essentially I think it was one trade. And yeah, I made about 243 net, and that's it. There's not really much to go into on this one. So that was pretty good. Let's see, let's get out of that. What else? Let's look at some charts real quick. Oh, my Topstep account, I was flat on that, which I'm not going to log into that right now. But let's just look at this chart real quick. Let's look at NASDAQ. So basically I traded earlier in the morning, which was about... I woke up at like 6, so it was like choppy right here. If you see this, let's get rid of all this junk. It was chopping up in this range on the 5-minute, like 6 to 7. Then it made a move down. I think I got in right around over here is when I started trading. And I had to be out of here at about 10:30. So I traded to roughly about, like right around here, around 9:50. So I traded this box of time. I think I caught the breakout here, but let's see where price is now. So the value area low is at 14,817. The point of controls and 14,900. It tapped the value area high earlier in the overnight. The overnight open was at this yellow line right here. Was at 14,879, give or take a few dollars. So if you notice, get rid of this. Okay, so if you notice, this is the 5-minute chart. So if you notice, it started out in the Asian session, went up about 30 points, and then it consolidated. So about 8 o'clock, came back to tap down below the open, which really essentially was prior to the open, right here. Tapped that, grabbed some liquidity, and shot back up overnight. Stayed around the value area high, developed value, then let's see when it dropped. London session by 4 a.m. Eastern time. It dropped down a substantial amount, over 100 points at least, right? What is that? About 100 and change. Then popped back up, grabbed like a 50% retrace on the initial drop. So if you look at this right here, so let's say that's 1%, and then it dropped 1%, then it came back up. Let's just do 50%, or 50%. And that's a pretty good rule of thumb. A lot of these guys show these smart money concepts, blah, 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 but all it really is candles retracing by 50%. So, you know, when you get an impulse up or an impulse down, it usually be a 50% retrace. I think that's Dow's theory. Anyway, so get rid of these. Yeah, that's it. And so right now, NASDAQ's sitting... Oh, and one other thing too I use for confluence in my trades. I know it's an indicator everyone has, that's why I'm utilizing it, and so is this. I mean, most people have access to volume profile. This is you can drag and drop this wherever you want to. I did it where the open is. Okay, it's fixed range volume profile. But the indicator that's very simple and everyone has is RSI. When it crosses the 50 line, I put this yellow line up here. Let's get rid of MACD because most people don't really like MACD. It's all right for confluence. But anyway, when this crosses down over these two lines especially, it gives me confirmation on my other factors when I want to make a trade. And when it crosses back up, both of them above the 50, and stays above, doesn't keep crossing down, I usually enter a trade. I will miss a lot of the trade, but I'll get some points. So if I waited for both of these to go up and stay there, let's say it would have been right here, I would have probably entered right, like realistically, maybe like right here. Would have been on like 1850. Even if I caught a little bit of the move on a 5-minute, that's 1850 to 1880, that's 30 points. That's with an NQ contract, that's 30 points. That's $600 on one contract. And that's $60 with a micro. So is that right? 30 points is 20, 20, 20. Yeah, with a micro, it's $20 per 10 points. And with a mini, it is 200 every 10 points. So 60 versus 600. Yeah. All right. Just making sure my brain's working right now. I'm tired. All right, guys. That's pretty much it. I do have a crypto exchange up right now. Looks like Link's moving a little bit. I was thinking about scalping a little bit or just relaxing. I traded in the morning. I worked today. My Topstep account, I scratched pretty much even. I think I made $40. Of my PA account, my Apex account, I made about, I think, 20 or $50 in that. Yeah, that's it. Nothing really exciting to report today. Just it's a Monday. I'm in the green, and I'm happy just for that. Let's look at Link real quick. How long is this video? 6 minutes. Let's look at Link real quick. So RSI is about to cross below the 50 line. Now keep in mind, I don't use this that much. I have other indicators I utilize to help me establish a trend. And I usually go on lower time frames of crypto, and I scalp it, and I just look for 1% moves and use 10x leverage. So 1% move with 10x leverage is 10%. So for example, if I'm just using this indicator, the guppy, sounds so stupid, right? The yuppie indicator. All right, so let's just see. All right, so check it out, guys. Boom. I know it's like, sounds easier. 0.68% times 10, that would be 6.8% on a trade. This would have been entry at, even though I entered here, because I have my confluences are right here. Check it out. This is struggling to stay above the 50 line, and these EMAs are all crossing over. So 0.69, 0.68. I mean, if I take it all the way to the bottom, which is really hard to do, 0.79. At 10x leverage, it's 10 times 0.79%. That would be 7.9%. Now, if you scale up and leverage 20x, that's 2 times 8 is 16%. Let's just say you catch half the move, right? So half a percent. So if you're using 20x leverage, you would make 10%. And when I'm looking at Link, oh God, it's Phemex. I use Phemex, but I don't use it often. Dang, this is janky looking. Well, it's not really moving that much now, but my point is you can make like 10% using 10, 20x leverage, but there's not a lot of liquidity in crypto right now, so I'm not really touching it that much. Zooming out on this, like where's the trend with this? Let's get rid of this indicator because it's not applicable for larger time frames. Get rid of that. What about that? Go to the hour. Get rid of this. I mean, look at this wick right here. All right, let's give you an example. So there's a full 1% move. I'll notice this in the end of the day. I'm like click happy over here today. So look, just to give you an example. This is market makers just trying to whip out longs and shorts. It's a 1% move with no leverage. See the wick, the open and the close, and then it wicks down and the open didn't close yet, but it wicked up high. This is a 1% move. They know most people are using 10 to 20, 30x leverage on altcoins. Not spot traders, obviously. So when you hit 10, 20%, with a 1% move with 10x leverage, it's 10%, or 20%, with 20x leverage, and 30x, it's 30%, etc. They know it's going to wick most people out at the end of the day, and most people are probably done trading. It's a little thing I go by, and when I start seeing this little whipsaw, I kind of tend to step away and let it establish what it's going to do. All right, guys, I'm going to end it on that note. Hopefully this video is not too long. Have a great day. Talk to you guys soon. Ciao.